The following is a Mid-Atlantic Sports special presentation.
Welcome to the Carolina Sports Arena. Welcome to CWF Mid-Atlantic Wrestling, and welcome to the Summer Action Series. Tonight, the third annual Johnny Weaver Cup continues. Tonight, Cornelius J. Lumpkin is set to debut his newest member of his army. Tonight, time may be on his side, but how much longer can McAllister hang on to the Mid-Atlantic television title? And tonight, Joey Sylvia has appealed the outcome of the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Championship match all the way to AW head Dale Gagne. What will be the result? And will Rob McBride leave tonight as Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion?
Gregory, Vercetti, Jason.
Right it is, Daddy. Everything you ever dreamed of.
Sinn, Dawson.
Oh, yeah, baby.
And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
Welcome to the Carolina Sports Arena here in Burlington, North Carolina. This is Grant Sawyer along with Randy Randolph Hedrick.
We've got six-man action already underway in the ring. You see in the blue tights, the Diamond, McKnight against the Street Sweepers, Gregory Vercetti. This one could be a good one. Don't blink.
Yes, KC along with his partners, Charlie Dreamer and Classic Chris Collins, 3C himself, making his return to the CWF rings against the Street Sweepers of Vercetti, his partner Jay Sinn, and a New York teammate, shall we say.
Yeah, Zane Dawson. I didn't know he was from Yak as well.
Yeah, he's wearing the colors and the logo, tried and true, as KC McKnight with a side headlock, shoot off by Vercetti. KC runs right through him.
KC runs through him like a dose of sauce, waits on him to get back up, takes him back off his feet. Beautiful move.
KC McKnight, possibly one of the most underrated technical wrestlers in the sport today. He really reminds me of some of the Hearts in their younger days. KC McKnight has a tremendous career ahead of him as he leaps over, slides underneath the legs of Gregory Vercetti, and now series of reversals. Vercetti shoots it back off, fast and furious, reverse hip toss by KC.
And I tell you what, we have been fortunate enough over the past couple of years to watch the development of this young KC McKnight, and he could be the total package of professional wrestling. He's got the know-how, he's got the ability, he's got amazing timing, and I tell you what, he's got a heart.
He's a starting running back in my Xbox football video game too.
Well, that pretty much says it all right there. Zane Dawson, the legal man, and KC up and over Dawson, floundering around on the canvas.
KC working on the arm of Zane Dawson, looking to make the tags. The classic Chris Collins, who's seeing his first CWF action in nearly 1 year.
Yeah, 3C finally back where he belongs here in the middle of the ring. Competition, six-man competition. He's always more or less a tag specialist. Now he is back tasting the sounds and the sights of the CSA, and he's got big Zane Dawson ducks under a clothesline.
Well, Zane Dawson has a lot to prove here today, but he's not going to get it done taking arm drags like that from 3C.
Chris Collins in control of Dawson. Dawson down right now. Referee Red Jones, well, he got a face full of fingers of Dawson. Dawson trying to fight his way out. Somehow he's back up to a vertical base.
Of course, the Street Sweepers have been very impressive these past few months. In fact, they hold a non-title win against the tag team champions, a mad trucker Gary Stevens and a very handsome man Mitch Connor.
And look at this, Jason cinched up on the canvas, trying to fight his way back to his feet. 3C back over the corner, tags in Charlie Dreamer.
For the first time ever in CWF rings is Charlie Dreamer, a tremendous technical wrestler, a tremendous high flyer, and I'm very happy that Charlie has finally made his way to the CSA.
Keep your eyes on Charlie Dreamer. I mean, the kid's been around for a little while. I keep saying kid, he is a veteran wrestler as far as the years and the matches go, but keep your eyes on him. He can do some amazing things himself. Jason slamming him to the canvas right now, makes the tag back to Vercetti.
And of course, you got to think Gregory Vercetti and Jason are going to have the best tag team continuity in this contest. But really, for those that have not seen the other side before, Dreamer and KC have been on the same side of teams before.
Yeah, they are very familiar. Now look at this, Vercetti seems to be favoring one of the legs, tags in big Zane Dawson. He's going to come off the rope, shot right to the breadbasket of Charlie Dreamer.
It's a big mismatch for Charlie Dreamer right here because Zane Dawson is far and away the biggest man in this six-man contest.
That's right, and Dawson's got advantage of the situation. He's taking time to mouth off to the fans. Backs Dreamer up in the corner and unloads.
Big chop across the chest of Charlie Dreamer. Chris Collins infuriated, but Zane Dawson runs right into that shot for a Dreamer. Boot to the midsection, and Charlie Dreamer trying to fire away, but an Arik stops him dead in his tracks.
Yeah, stops him dead in his tracks on the wrong side of the track as far as the centering in the ring. Jason, now your legal man, goes back to work on Charlie Dreamer straight to the head.
Boy, the street sweepers, I tell you, we mentioned how much of a roll they're on. They look better and better each week in, week out, and you gotta wonder if the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Championship will be around their waist in the very near future. Jason, full steam ahead, avalanches Dreamer in the corner.
Oh my goodness, now here goes clearing house, takes a shot at KC and 3C over in the corner. Now we got 3-on-1 as Dawson makes his way back in. Vercetti leaves. Now I guess there's a tag made.
Yeah, very bad news for Charlie Dreamer to get caught. 3 gets 1 like that, but now Dreamer flying leg lariat, beautifully executed. Dreamer inches away from the tag. Positions his body. Grab the arm. Smart thinking by Charlie Dreamer. Grab the arm before making the tag to KC.
Good move and a boot by KC. McKnight delivered to Dawson. Dawson in a world of hurt is able to reverse on McKnight. McKnight off the ropes. Nails him with an axe handle straight between the eyes.
Flying lateral press by KC. Only a 2 count.
KC McKnight showing a little bit of ring technical moves here. Now, that's what we're talking about as far as being a wrestler. It's not doing 1 or 2 things off the top rope. It's how you handle yourself every single moment of the match. He has got control right now.
Yeah, KC certainly knows how to pick a body part and go to town on it. But Zane Dawson just too big, too strong, powering KC back to the corner.
Yeah, KC's got his hands up for a clean break. Oh, what a chop delivered by Dawson across the chest. He's going to set him up and deliver another one.
Series of blistering chops, but KC has had about all he could take of that. KC McKnight unloading on Zane.
Yeah, the diamond's going to show Zane what it's all about right there. He's going to have the bigger whelps on the chest tomorrow morning. Dawson thinks he's got control. This one rushes into a big boot.
Boot right across the face. KC now with the tag to 3C.
Yeah, Chris Collins, now the legal man, goes to work on that same arm that KC McKnight's been working on. I mean, this is a tag team strategy, and it appears to be working right now. Dawson got a handful of hair, backs into his own corner.
It's so consistently hard to work on one body part in 6-man action, and Chris Collins really got caught in the wrong corner there.
And now look at this, Red Jones being a patsy for the street sweepers who keep complaining about something, get 3-on-1 in their own corner. Chris Collins in a world of hurt. He is in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Gregory Vercetti, Italian uppercut on 3C. Vercetti now off the ropes, dropping it down.
And Vercetti, very impressive. I mean, he doesn't waste any moves. Everything he does is damaging. It's calculating to inflict pain. He's keeping this match in his side of the ring. Smart tag. Jason, now the legal man, Vercetti, just now releasing Collins.
Jason, headbutt that may have made Jason almost as woozy as Collins, but he's still able to make the cover and a 2 count.
Only able to get a 2 Red Jones down for that one. Full body weight to splash across the midsection. Referee's down 1-2. Saved by KC McKnight.
KC not willing to sit there and watch his tag team partner get pinned. But once again, the street sweepers looking at double team on Collins.
Yeah, the street sweepers double team experts here. They've got Collins shooting off into the ropes. Jason powers him up. Beautiful.
Vercetti dropped the elbow down as Sinn delivered the side slam, and now could be looking to plow right through the body of Collins. We've seen him do this before. Straight to the face.
Oh my goodness, Vercetti's calling for Sinn to get the man up in the air. We've seen it before. They've got a variety of finishing moves, and Sinn's going up.
Sinn, he has been known to fly from time to time. Sinn, full body weight, but no one there to catch it.
Collins was able to get out of the way, but unfortunately, he made the move towards the wrong corner and has put the body of Sinn between him and the corner he needs to get to make the tag.
Collins crawling to the wrong corner, trying to get his wits about him. Finally sees the outstretched arm of KC McKnight, who makes the tag.
The Diamond, now the legal man, looks like Sinn able to get to his corner. Ooh!
What a neck breaker by KC, lightning fast, hammering away on the skull of Vercetti.
Talk about sudden. Now Vercetti down to the canvas. He goes back to Dawson. Dawson gets a thumb to the eye and slams KC into the corner.
Charlie Dreamer and Vercetti going toe-to-toe on one side of the ring. Jason and Collins going at it on the other side of the ring. And Zane Dawson has the diamond perched up high.
Oh my goodness, ran into another boot. That's twice we've seen that in this match today. KC flies from the top rope.
Flying headbutt with the cover. The 3 count. KC McKnight, much to the delight of the fans of the CSA, victorious alongside Charlie Dreamer and 3C Chris Collins.
some butt. And I don't care who it is, but it will not be Matty D and G-Star. No way, that just ain't happening. What's your problem, kid? You realize how retarded you look?
Oh, scooter boy, always be a scooter boy. Can't never win a match.
Can you speak, man? What are you trying to say?
Scooter boy can't win a match without old fat stunts happening.
In case any of y'all aren't educated on the dragon language or whatever it is this guy doesn't, I think he's asking for me and him to take on you guys. Am I right? Is that it? Did I get it? Alright. I mean, that's only if that's what you people want to see. Are you sure? I don't know how convincing that was. One more time, do you want to see me and Dragon take on these two guys?
First of all, don't ever take the mic out of my hand again, or I will kill you. Understand? Easy. It's cool. It's cool. You know, you people actually want to see this matchup tonight. You know what? You got it. Right here tonight, you'll see this matchup. And I promise you, like everyone else, this will be the last time they see you.
Well, apparently we've got a match for later tonight. It's going to be Fatback Enterprises Yamaha Dollars against Ultra Dragon Xsiris getting nailed by from behind. What a cheap shot.
Yeah, cheap shot, all right, but they made an elementary mistake of turning their back on Fatback Enterprises. We know what they're all about.
I was already on the way out, man. I don't know why you had to do that. That just pissed me off. I was in a good mood, man. Alright? Huh? I don't know, they were a little slow,
Well, Randolph, it may be a mismatch, but Corey Edsel has given Johnny Brooke his moment in the sun to get these fans into it from behind. Corey Edsel levels Johnny Brooke.
Yeah, talk about a moment in the sun. Well, that was a total eclipse in the sun right there. It's Dangerous E. Corey Edsel is unloading on this hapless Johnny Brooke, who may not get the light of day for another offensive move in this match whatsoever.
Tell you, Johnny Brooke wanted to come in, make a big impact up the start, and I guess logic would say that defeating Corey Edsel would be a great way to do that, but it's a long road to hoe.
Well, yeah, it's a noble thought, but following through with it is going to prove most difficult for this Mr. Brooke, who already looks to be out on his feet.
Corey Edsel, now currently under the tutelage of Sheik Cornelius J. Lumpkin III.
Yeah, a man of questionable parentage is all we can say. Now, he's got him back in the corner, and Brooke is in a world of hurt. He is struggling just to catch a breath. Dangerous E has got the look on his face. This is what he lives for. He's having the time of his life right now.
Yeah, he's having the time of his life, all right. You can see the smile, the sadistic smile on the face of Corey Edsel as he rakes the face of Johnny Brooke.
Yeah, referee Brandon Barber asking for the break. Edsel just smiles at him. I mean, what a pleasant young man.
Yeah, pleasant, unless you're in the ring with him.
Well, I mean, look at this, ripping away at the face, the eyes, the jaw of Johnny Brooke. Johnny Brooke now having to handle the full bulk of big Corey Edsel across his back with a rope across the throat.
Corey Edsel at one point had lost all direction of life and wrestling, but Cornelius J. Lumpkin showed him the money and brought him back into the fold, shockingly, in an attack against Rob McBride back in Greensboro in April.
That's right, here we go. Edsel rushes in, and Brooke's actually able to get out of the way, and look, he's hitting Corey!
He is hitting Corey. Corey Edsel made one big mistake. Johnny Brooke trying to capitalize on it, but what a clothesline by Edsel.
Johnny Brooke took his eyes off of Edsel when he had him in a vulnerable situation, and look how he pays.
Corey Edsel administering the last rites, and it could indeed be just that.
Johnny Brooke right now needs to be somewhere else, anywhere but right here. Oh.
Draw kick right to the back. Johnny Brooke face down. This may not be good. Oh, Edsel's going for it. Anaconda bite.
Oh my goodness, this is a submission. Oh, Johnny Brooke taps out. This one's over.
Wasting no time, but Corey Edsel not releasing the anaconda bite. Those mammoth arms wrenched around the face of Johnny Brooke's not even able to breathe.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, that's Brandon Barber's mistake there. He should have been counting.
Regardless, Corey Edsel finally releases it and is indeed victorious here today.
Yeah, baby! Throw the dude in the house! Right?
Well, it's time for Mid-Atlantic Tag Team title action, Randolph, and it's the second go-around for Mr. All-Around, Julius Augustus, and the man that calls himself the Mid-Atlantic King, Marcellus King, against the Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, the Tag Team Champions, you see a very handsome gentleman, Mitch Connor, Milwaukee's finest in the ring right now with that beautifully executed headlock, a go-behind by Augustus, and of course, Connor's partner, the Mad Trucker, Gary Stevens, who's outside on the apron, along with little Billy.
It's certainly not the first title shot Alpha and Omega have received. In fact, they've been one of the top contenders for the tag team titles ever since they came together last year when the Southside Players were the tag team champions. But for some reason or another, the championship belts have always eluded those two, and almost I feel like if they don't get the job done here today, they might as well say goodbye to any title shots in the near future.
Yeah, well, you've got to think, the higher-ups would have to look at constant defeats against the champions after they work their way up. Well, you've got to go back down that ladder at least part of the way and work your way back up to get back to this shot. So yes, this could be the last gasp effort of Alpha and Omega.
It really shows that nothing is a certainty in professional wrestling. 6 months ago, 8 months ago, I think a lot of people already had penciled into the record books Marcellus King, Julius Augustus, Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions, but that championship has never been strapped around the waist. And anything can really happen, and they seem to be on the edge of losing that championship shot.
Yeah, they've been on the cusp of greatness, but right now they are definitely on their last gasp. You see Mitch Connor hulking up, up and over Augustus. Augustus waiting, beautiful hip toss. Mitch Connor down, back up quickly, and back down to the canvas.
Of course, neither one of these duos is very beloved by the fans. In fact, Mitch Connor and Garry Stevens pretty much just snuck in the back door and took away the tag team titles from the Southside players while the players were feuding with Alpha and Omega. Garry Stevens and Mitch Connor virtually came out of nowhere to win the straps, but that was back in February. We're in the middle of summer now, and they're still reigning as the champions.
Yeah, the Summer Action Series really heating up as it winds up. And these guys, didn't they win the tag titles in their, first or second match ever as a tag team?
Right, as a tag team, not their first or second shot at the titles, as an actual tag team against anyone.
Yeah, I remember we were very surprised to see the two of them come through the curtain as a unit. And they've never actually been a cohesive unit except in spurts.
Right, well, Mitch Connor and Garry Stevens were pretty much united by one thing. They were both very bitter at their loss of both the Mid-Atlantic television title and the Mid-Atlantic heavyweight title, which occurred in both December and January, respectively. Losing both those titles drove them together, and by coming together, they were able to win the tag titles.
Yeah, both men still rather bitter over those losses. I mean, I really would hate to see what kind of mindset that the trucker and the handsome gentleman would have should they actually drop these titles.
And of course, the one thing you got to say, you mentioned they're not united by many things. And let's not forget about the Weaver Cup. Both men are still alive in the Weaver Cup, and we could very easily see a meeting between Garry Stevens and Mitch Connor as tag team champions in the Weaver Cup.
Well, I'm not the one with the stats, but weren't both men in the quarterfinals last year?
Yes, you're exactly right. They certainly were in the quarterfinals. In fact, both men actually lost to eventual winner Jesse Ortega in last year's Weaver Cup.
Yeah, Jesse Ortega. There's another name that just keeps popping up in all of championship talk. But right now, I mean, it looks that the tag belts are firmly in the hands of a mad trucker, Garry Stevens, and a very handsome gentleman, Mitch Connor.
And you also got to wonder about the tag team continuity between Alpha and Omega, because the last time we saw Marcellus King and Julius Augustus aligned as a duo, they weren't exactly operating on the same page the entire course of the match either.
Well, yeah, but of course it was a situation where one got trapped in the wrong corner for, much of the match. Near pinfall by Marcellus King. The trucker able to power his way out of that one. But the dissension between the two seems to be a little one-way from what I saw.
Yeah, it's like how we mentioned nothing's for sure, and a lot of people had been penciling as tag team champions. After that went by the wayside, a lot of people, including Marcellus King himself, had himself penciled in as the man to dethrone Ric Converse for the Mid-Atlantic heavyweight title. But as it turns out, Rob McBride is the one that was able to survive not only the Battle Royal, but that grueling battle with Joey Sylvia, and Rob McBride, not Marcellus King, emerged as the new Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champ.
That's true, but during all this time, though, still, Garry Stevens, Mitch Connor, as you said earlier, we've alluded to, have held the titles since February. Amazing stretch here. But, I mean, if Alpha and Omega do indeed lose this match and have to drop a few rungs down, who would be our number one contenders? I mean, would that be the Street Sweepers?
There's a lot of great tag teams in the Mid-Atlantic that can fall into that category. Certainly the Street Sweepers have to be one of the top teams to look at, because they actually did defeat Mitch Connor and Garry Stevens in a non-title match not too long ago. So with a pinfall victory all over the champions, you got to think that it's going to elevate them right there at number one, if not number one.
Yeah, but back to the ring here. Mitch Connor's backing off. Augustus tagged in Mr. All-Around with a big stiff forearm to the jaw of Mitch Connor. He's going to power him up, slam him hard to the canvas, goes for the cover. Referee down one, only a 2 count.
Yeah, despite Mitch Connor's personal claims of his own physique, right now he's in there with the man that probably has the single most defined physique in the Mid-Atlantic, that being Julius Augustus.
Augustus, an incredible specimen. You can tell he is no stranger to the gymnasium. I mean, either inside the ring working out or pushing some weights around.
Mitch Connor frequently overmatched and outclassed by the opposition, but in the end, Mitch Connor, by hook or crook, usually finds a way to pull a victory out of the bag.
Yeah, Mitch Connor does pull a lot out of the bag under a lot of occasions. Now look at this, a blind tag. I'm not so sure Augustus even seen it coming himself. Now, here we go.
There's that somewhat miscommunication we talked about earlier, as Marcellus King was more than happy to take the cover away from Julius Augustus, who certainly did seem very receptive to it.
Yeah, and Marcellus King, the Mid-Atlantic King as he calls himself, in the ring now and up. He's back into the wrong corner, and this is a perfect opportunity for the champions to take advantage of the situation. The Trucker's backing off. Looks like a tag's been made.
This is one of those matchups. It's almost like when a football game gets played on neutral ground where the fans really don't care who wins or who loses. They just want to see some big hits. And I think that's what a lot of fans at the CSA are looking for right now, because they pretty much would just be happy to see these two tear one another apart.
Yeah, but you're seeing some big hits right now. You're seeing big chops, open hand chops by one of the masters of the Mid-Atlantic area, the Mad Trucker Garry Stevens. And another big shot is when Marcellus King is landing on the canvas hard.
Both big men are in there right now as Marcellus King ducks one clothesline and delivers one of his own.
Trucker is thrashing around on the canvas in pain. King's sort of favoring the one arm, neither man back up to a vertical base yet.
Garry Stevens certainly had a lot taken out of him, but right back on top of things, big headbutt, maybe ill-advised, as both men crumble from that headbutt.
That's right. You see King, he's holding on to the ropes. That's all that's holding him up. Little assist by, oh, here we go. All four men involved. We've got people down on the aprons. Referee's losing control of this match.
Garry Stevens sending Julius Augustus sprawling to the outside ring and now trying to get back over to his corner and make the tag, applying that front face lock on Marcellus King, making sure he stays in the opposing corner.
That's right. Mitch Connor coming down off the second rope, driving a knee into the abdomen. He's going to show off a little of this Mitch Connor cheese-built power. Oh, what a specimen, what an individual. Okay, Mitch.
Actually, that was pretty impressive on Mitch's part, cheese and all, but now making the cover, but not hooking the leg. And there is no way you're going to pin the shoulders of Marcellus King to the canvas without hooking the leg.
Yeah, Marcellus King, yeah, it's on record. He is a very powerful individual. We don't know the extent of what this young man is able to do yet. We know he had a great undefeated stretch for quite a long time, and personally, I still expect great things from Marcellus King.
A lot of people do view him as a future champion. He's been here almost 1 year, and I think a lot of people thought he was going to win a championship before now, and a slingshot suplex takes Mitch Connor down.
Yeah, it looks like Connor's already crawling back over to his corner to make the tag. King's still flat on his back. Connor's going to get away from him, it looks like, and Trucker's just having a little word or two here.
Mitch Connor able to make the tag to Garry Stevens in this matchup for the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Gold, and now Garry Stevens clubbing away across the back of Marcellus King, who's trying to fight off both Connor and Stevens at the same time.
That was a strange tag, a strange turn of events. Connor now the legal man. Augustus nailed by his own partner. What's going on?
No, Augustus got the second blind tag in this contest. He didn't know he made the tag before, and Marcellus sure doesn't know it now. Sledgehammering Mitch Connor from behind, and Garry Stevens oblivious, as both teams are just completely discombobulated right now. Augustus hammering away on both members of the tag team champions.
Yeah, Augustus showing out. Big drop kick. Connor goes flying. Here we go. Another one for the Trucker. Trucker tied up into the ropes. Augustus standing tall.
Julius Augustus, a house of fire, and his efforts being appreciated by some of the fans here at the CSA. Marcellus KO by Marcellus King on his own tag team partner.
Oh my God, this could be it if it wasn't it already. I don't understand what's going on in this man's mind, but Alpha and Omega on the verge of greatness, and Marcellus King's going to do this. Look, Connor back into the ring. The referee has no choice. He's got to make the cover. This match is over.
Mitch Connor steals the pin, and he's celebrating like he just won an Olympic gold, and it was all because of Marcellus King STOing his own tag team partner.
Yeah, and you got to wonder now. He presents the belts back to the champions. What is this?
How disrespectful is this to Julius Augustus? Marcellus King, who was just wrestling for the tag team championship, is now handing the belts back to the champions.
And you notice, the champions not quite sure what to think. They don't look like they were expecting this as well, but
they're just
what in the world is Marcellus King thinking?
I don't know what Marcellus King is thinking. Mitch Connor and Garry Stevens just happy to get out of here with the titles, and Marcellus King, after already blindsiding his tag team partner, now raining shots into the cranium of Julius Augustus.
Mr. All-Around Julius Augustus in dire straits. Now hold on, we may have to black out the picture. I have no idea what Marcellus King is thinking about doing here. The referee's warning him to get back into the locker room.
Removing the ties with the words Alpha and Omega, emblazoned on them and tossing them away into the crowd.
I think it's a safe assumption to say we've just seen the final appearance of Alpha and Omega.
Julius Augustus has put in one heck of an effort there. He was taking out both Garry Stevens and Mitch on his own. It may have been a blind tag, but Marcellus King got a blind tag earlier in the contest. That was no reason at all to turn an STO your tag team partner.
Yeah, Julius Augustus trying to get back to his feet. He's not sure what's happened. I mean, this is a sad moment.
It's time for some more Weaver Cup tournament action, Randolph. It's simply Steve Greene and the Dynasty Goons against this young up-and-comer Lee Valiant.
Yeah, and I've got to ask, why is the Gate City Center and Joy Sylvia at ringside? Did they think it was the Weasel Cup or what?
Lee Valiant getting this crowd into it. Many are very unfamiliar with Lee Valiant, but he's got a lot of heart. I'll tell you. Oh, look at this! From behind! What a beautiful drop kick on simply Steve Greene! Couldn't Lee Valiant pull off the upset here? If he can keep these going, just keep it going. Elbow under the jaw of Steve Greene.
And here we go. Lee Valiant to the outside, vaults up and over, full body weight across the midsection of Greene. Goes for the cover again. Brandon Barber down, only a 2 count.
Only a 2 count. But boy, Lee Valiant out of the gate in a big way, hammering away on Steve Greene now. No, reversal by Greene. Catches Lee Valiant all the way around. Backbreaker.
Oh my goodness, Lee Valiant broke in half on that one. Steve Greene finally, he looks like he's sucking wind pretty hard right now. He's going to jerk the man over, grab the far leg. Only a 2 count. Valiant still fighting back.
Well, we've already seen Trent Wild eliminated in the Weaver Cup, so they're really hoping that somehow simply Steve Greene can advance and keep the Dynasty Dream alive in this year's edition of the Weaver Cup.
That's right, but I tell you, Lee Valiant not putting up much of a fight right now. Simply Steve Greene is simply beating him to death. Valiant needs to have another one of his offensive spurts here, but it's too late because he goes selling out the concrete.
Oh, is that really necessary, Randolph? I mean, really, does Trent Wild need to be ramming this kid's face in the mat? Does Trent and Joey need to be hammering away on this kid at ringside? Can simply Steve Greene not beat this young up-and-comer on his own athletic acumen?
I think it has something to do with the whole Scuba Steve thing. I think Steve has just lost it. He's lost focus. He's lost direction. But unfortunately, he hasn't lost too much in the ring with it.
Lee Valiant, you see the pain there, following the vertical suplex. Simply Steve Greene posing, gloating, celebrating with his teammates. But I'll tell you one thing, we've seen it cost wrestlers before. You better hurry up and get the job done before it comes back to bite you.
That's right, Lee Valiant, unfortunately for Greene, is still on his feet. Greene shoots him into the corner, rushes into a big boot by Valiant. Valiant has got to do something.
What an enziguri by Lee Valiant! Do you believe this crowd is buzzing? They can't believe they see Steve Greene down. Lee Valiant maybe ascending to the top rope.
Oh my goodness, and we got Trent Wild up on the ropes. Here comes Joey Sylvia to grab hold of the ankle of Valiant, try to keep him from flying. This is bizarre.
What a joke this is! Oh, Lee, right into Greene, nails it!
Oh my goodness, where's the referee now? Oh, here he comes, sailing in, 1, 2, 3. Simply Steve Greene advances in the Weaver Cup due to a 3-on-1 pinfall against this game young man, Lee Valiant.
You now go ahead and get it all out of your system, because I got something to say. Do your little stupid Joey sauce and your Scuba Steve. You got 10 seconds. Time's up. It's my turn to talk. Hold on. My good friend Trevor Lee has something he wants to tell you people. Alright, y'all get it. You see, when people get on the microphone, everyone has their own styles. Ric Converse comes out here and tells you, you're great, so you'll love him. Ron McKnight comes out here and says, I hate people, and you all love him.
McAllister, he comes out here and insults me. Jesse Ortega comes out here and, well, he's just bad. But we try to educate you. We try to tell you what the truth is so you'll be smarter. Well, tonight, we're going to be the educators on the microphone and in the ring. Because your heavyweight champion is a gimmick, is a wrestler. Tonight we're going to teach you the difference between a gimmick and a wrestler and wrestlers.
Before I get started, your girl's going to be screaming my name tonight, buddy, and you know it. Look at the drool. Oh, she loves it from Joey Sylvia. She's like, oh, you all little dirty skanks up in here. It's all right. Come out. Look at that ugly face. Oh my God. You get uglier every week, lady. I'm just going to be honest with you. Oh, all right. Oh yeah. Yeah, nasty. What are you people laughing at? It's not comedy hour. On July 8th, in this ring was supposed to be the greatest night of my life. I went through 18 other guys and was in the main event once again, which is kind of a trend with Joey Sylvia. And I was supposed to win the AWA Mid-Atlantic heavyweight title. That title was cemented the fact that 2006 has been the year of Joey Sylvia. Ain't that right, cameraman? You know it.
Where are the Insiders Awards at? All right, we win them all.
But your person, the worst Ric Converse, the paper champ, decides to come out in my match, molest referee Red Jones, take his t-shirt, and proceed to make the 3 count and cost me my dream. I think he's off in Michigan. Alright, he forgot about you people. He used you people, he got what he wanted, and you'll never see him again. Hold on, Slick Diddy has left this city. So now, the guy running the show now is Rob the Boogie Woogie Man McBride. A gimmick. The guy cannot wrestle. Check this out. Since Commissioner Cross has allowed Ric Converse to be the official referee and cost me my dream, I went a little bit above his head. Yeah, Ric Converse can get away with anything. He can murder every single one of you guys, and Commissioner Cross will be all for it because it's his little boy, Ricky Converse. Shut up! But now the AWA board right now, right as we speak, is about to grant me my rematch. Oh, it's only a matter of time. So tonight, my boys, Simply Steve Greene, and what is that, the Gate City Center? Trent Wild is going to take on Rob, the Boogie Woogie Man McBride, and 2 people who are basically going to lose to the greatest, what are we guys? I don't know. He's simply the #1 team ever in this company. So Rob, you know what you can do? Rob, take you, take Jimmy Valiant, take all your peoples, find a big black dark hole, and go die. And take that ugly thing with you. Until the main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, our previous match. 2 minutes, 21 seconds advancing to the second round of the Johnny Dollars Cup. Simply Steve Greene.
To many, This is a dream match. It's going to be a pleasure to watch two of the great scientific wrestlers in the modern era in Mid-Atlantic wrestling go one-on-one. They're friends, they respect one another, but you better believe they're not going to hold anything back when it comes to El Fuego, Jesse Ortega, taking on Brass Monkey in a second round Weaver Cup match.
Yeah, heck, you said it all, but one other thing, they're also tag team partners quite frequently here in the Mid-Atlantic. Monkey's favoring the eye. I don't know if he got something in the eye, like maybe a finger or something, but Ortega's backing off and giving him an opportunity to recover from this.
Well, I'm sure if it was a finger in the eye, that was certainly inadvertent, and Jesse Ortega is not going to try and take a cheap way out as far as winning and advancing in the Weaver Cup. Let's not forget, both of these men have such to gain here, but neither one is going to take a cheap shot en route to getting there, and that says a lot about the character of both individuals.
And you see it, I mean, both men are actually wrestling. Monkey, a little bit of a mind game right there. Came back up, ready for another arm drag and put the brakes on, delivers one of his own.
Russian arm drag there, takes Jesse Ortega down, and that second one does it once again.
And I tell you, Brass Monkey stepping back up. Ortega trying to resist, goes from behind. Monkey rolls him up and over. Monkey's down, able to roll out.
Ortega was able to do that roll up off the ropes, but not able to put his full body weight down across the back of Brass Monkey. Monkey scooted out the back door, and how appreciative are these fans at the CSA of these efforts.
Yeah, Brass Monkey, Jesse Ortega, two of the area's finest young up-and-coming wrestlers. Both of them already tasting a little bit of championship gold. They've got a great future laying out ahead of them, and one of them's got a great future because should this match not end in some sort of draw, one of these men be advancing in the Weaver Cup.
Of course, Jesse Ortega is well known for the longest running television title reign. It occurred last year, 24 successful title defenses, and now going to work here on the arm of Brass Monkey, possibly looking to go work on it early to set up for the Fujiwara.
And look at this, Monkey's going to roll through and turn this one around, coming into something similar. Oh my goodness.
How well do these two individuals know one another? There is no quarter given, no inch asked for. They are right on top of their game here tonight.
That's right, and folks, you're getting to see it. This is called wrestling. This isn't entertainment.
We were saying before, Ortega, the TV title run that he was so famous for, he was actually last year's Weaver Cup winner and looks to be the first man to ever repeat as Johnny Weaver Cup winner. Brass Monkey, a former tag team champion, along with the man that's now known as simply Steve Greene, a couple years removed from that. Also very well known for defeating and pretty much temporarily, at least, ending the career of Dangerous E. Corey Edsel in a very infamous stretcher match last September. Singles gold has always eluded Brass Monkey, but I've always stated that there's one man that should never be overlooked for any championship. You better believe it's Brass Monkey.
Brass Monkey, a very unpredictable combatant inside the ring. He's a fun-loving guy. You see that in him around the ring. He's a fun-loving guy in the ring, but he has got a streak that once you hit that certain area, he's going to hurt you.
Brass Monkey still favoring that eye there that I believe he got poked earlier, like you said, and Ortega, being the competitor that he is giving Monkey a time to recuperate, not taking advantage of any accidental injury.
Yeah, Charles Richardson asking Monkey if he wants to continue, and you know, I mean, if he had to blindfold himself, Monkey wouldn't take himself out of this match at this point.
Yeah, Charles is pretty much just wasting his breath asking Monkey if he wants to give it in.
Well, you know, it is helping Monkey in a roundabout way. It's giving him time to get his composure back, get whatever it is with his eyes straightened out here. And I mean, Ortega's being perfectly a gentleman about it. Now Monkey says, let's go.
And Monkey's going to bring the fight. I mean, I can't believe some of the battles I've seen Brass Monkey go through in the past few years. He's not as physically intimidating as some individuals on the roster, but his intensity is just second to none. And almost, if there's one guy that could match his intensity, he's in there with him right now.
Yeah, and that El Fuego was not a nickname that somebody had to go to a website to make up for him. I mean, it was hard-earned. It's the truth. He is fire.
Another lockup by these two beloved individuals. Brass Monkey with a side headlock. Ortega firing that shot right into the midsection, but Monkey just clamps on that much harder.
That's right, Monkey's fighting back. He just keeps on with the headlock. Ortega not able to fight his way out of it. Maybe he's going to think of another way. Here we go, back elbow into the midsection.
Ortega trying to elbow his way out of it, though. Monkey's still hanging on to that headlock. Ortega now off the ropes. One leg lariat takes Brass Monkey down. Ortega lateral press. Charles with the count.
Only a 2 count. Charles Richardson back up. Ortega's taking his time. I mean, right now, shouldn't he maybe be a little more on Monkey? Well, he stomped to the shoulder, and he's going to work on the arm. I know that's bringing a lot of pain, but Monkey can't be worried about his eye at this point, but look, he's still having problems.
Ortega headbutted the hand there, Brass Monkey to remove it, and now has that left arm wrench caught between the leg and almost had a pinning situation there.
That is quite effective looking. I don't know what you call that, but I mean, that is just a aggressive wrestling move, such as this.
Yes, they are fighting for this hold. Ortega's doing everything he can. Like we said, Ortega's so well known for the Fujiwara, has also been employing the PhD, the Phoenix head driver, for pinfall situations as of late. Of course, Brass Monkey is known for that back cracker into the Dragon Sleeper combination, which he's made just about everyone under the sun tap out with.
That's right, Brass Monkey hits you just right with that. It's all over, but the crying and the 3 count. Brass Monkey right now finding himself in the corner. Ortega's going to whip him out. Oh, goodness.
Oh, Jesse Ortega ran right into the boot of Brass Monkey. Brass Monkey now perched upon the top rope, flies off and no one home.
Oh, my goodness. You're going to believe monkeys can fly on his back. Just took another shot square in the middle of the back. A spinal type lifer maneuver there by Ortega. Beautiful.
Ortega off the ropes. Monkey tried to move out of the way, but Ortega just partially landed on top of Monkey, crushing that leg.
Oh my goodness, Monkey's first one back up to his feet. Now, there it was.
Brass Monkey delivers the spinal tap of his own. Charles now with the count.
Ortega able to kick out on a 2 count. You know, these two guys are still trying to suck it up and figure out how to beat each other without taking shortcuts. We've not seen either one of these guys do anything even questionable up to this point. This is amazing.
Yeah, you can feel the respect between these two. And Brass Monkey now going back to the headlock. We've seen them almost employ one another's moves. We've seen Ortega pull out the spinal tap. Brass Monkey return the favor right back again. And now Ortega trying to get back to that vertical base.
Ortega struggling back up. Both men back up to their feet. Look at this.
Fujiwara! Going for the Fujiwara for the first time in this contest. He doesn't have that arm all the way around his back, but Monkey's able to make it to the bottom rope.
And Ortega releases only 1 count. You might want to make note of that for later in this tournament.
Yeah, I'm guessing if Ortega and Monkey face anyone else further down the road, they're not going to be releasing on a 1 count.
No, I'm quite sure of that, but Ortega taking advantage of the situation. Monkey slow back up to his feet. Looks like he's going to whip him off the ropes again. Monkey tries to reverse, takes a boot to the midsection.
Oh, they go for the PhD! Monkey able to step all the way around. Monkey, backcracker on Ortega!
Oh my goodness, Monkey needs to get back up. He's going to try to go for it. Here we go. It looks like he's going to have to, wait a minute. Ortega's slipping away. Ortega makes it out to the ropes.
Boy, Brass Monkey hit the backcracker, but he was unable to hit the Dragon Sleeper. Ortega was able to wiggle his way away before Monkey could hook it.
Yeah, Monkey's going to drive a boot to the midsection. I'm not saying it's getting dirtier, but I believe this match may be getting a little more serious between the two competitors.
I'll tell you one thing, Monkey can't take a whole lot more punishment on that left arm because Ortega has got probably more punishment applied to that arm than Monkey does any portion of Ortega's body. That arm has to be nearly hamburger at this point.
Oh, speaking of hamburger, what about the chest of both competitors?
Oh, you're not kidding. Both been firing away, but Ortega ducks 1 chop, has to go behind, hook at Monkey, Northern Lights has him down, Charles the count, Brass Monkey out before the fatal 3 falls.
Oh my goodness, Brass Monkey out by the skin of his teeth on that one, still flat on his back. Ortega taking his time. I mean, shouldn't he go for another cover? Looks like he's going to help him back up.
Ortega so winded as well, still feeling the effects of that backcracker. Now hoisting Monkey back up. Monkey that fires away.
Both of these young men will need to see a dentist in the next couple days, I'm certain. These are some of the stiffest forearm shots you're going to see anywhere.
Both men drenched in sweat as they're just continuing to hammer away on one another.
This is getting to be brutal. Look at this.
See the sweat, the spit, and maybe a tooth fly out of the face of Jesse Ortega. Brass Monkey up again as Ortega's hanging on to the middle rope.
Yeah, you notice Monkey's having a little bit of trouble. Here he goes for the back crack.
Oh, he nailed it! He nailed it again! And once again, Monkey trying to hook Ortega into the Dragon Sleeper. Ortega's trying to use his body weight, spins all the way around. The Monkey spins back around. Fujiwara! Fujiwara by Ortega!
Holy cow, out of nowhere. We have not seen him go to that. Monkey is not going to be able to do this. He's going to have to get to the ropes. Looks like he's not moving.
Munkey has hit 2 backcrackers, but both times Ortega was able to use his body weight somehow to free himself, and now Munkey trying to get over his feet inches away from the bottom rope. He's got to make it to the bottom rope. He hopes to survive this, and he makes it!
Holy cow, referee Charles Richardson instructs Ortega to break. Ortega breaks immediately. These two guys, what can I say? In anything, these competitors are gentlemen.
Ortega survived 2 backcrackers, and Munkey hasn't been able to get a dragon sleeper on yet, and Munkey's been able to survive 2 Fujiwaras.
This is getting to be something. What a match of endurance now. We got, what, a 15-minute time limit on this match?
Yeah, just a 15-minute time limit, and you know we could be looking at a time limit draw before much longer. Oh, Munkey ducks, looks clothesline, has him hook around the head, going for Ortega, Fisherman Buster on Ortega. The count 2, no, Ortega out before the 3 of the Fisherman Buster.
Did you see the look on the face of Brass Monkey? It is disbelief. He cannot believe Ortega was able to kick out. He's got presence of mind. He's going back. He's getting serious. Off come the armbands. We've seen this before.
Oh, he could be going away. He took out Dangerous C. Corey Edsel with the lariat. And right now, Brass Monkey is perched and ready for Ortega to turn around. This match could be 1 lariat away from being over.
Ortega turns around. Oh my goodness, blocks it.
Blocks it. Trying for the Fujiwara. A Monkey with the opposite hand blocks his descent into the mat. Ortega hammering away on that left arm, trying to plow Monkey away into the canvas.
Monkey is too far away from the ropes. He's got his eye on the ropes. Now he's face down on the AWA logo in the middle of the ring.
Oh, Ortega rips it back with all his body weight.
It's over. It's over.
Brass Monkeys have no choice to tap out. What an incredible contest. El Fuego, Jesse Ortega advances in the Weaver Cup with a victory over Brass Monkeys, and you better believe every fan in the CSA is showing their appreciation.
Last year's winner standing tall again, advancing in the Weaver Cup. I tell you what, he could do it again. It is possible.
I tell you, Randolph, Brass Monkey didn't lose 1 bit of respect in my eyes for that effort he just put forth. That match could have gone either way. In the end, yes it is Jesse Ortega advances the Weaver Cup, but let's give it up for both individuals. Ultra Dragon and Xsiris are ready for tag team action. We already saw these 2 teams come to blows earlier, and Dollars and Yamaha headed for lower ground.
Fatback Enterprise is making a quick exit after coming out first. The fan favorites signed his tag team partner, our current Rising Generation League champion, Ultra Dragon.
Dragon Xsiris sneaking around the corners. Yamaha Dollars see it coming, but they turn the wrong way and turn right into the forearm of Dragon and Xsiris.
And Ultra Dragon going to town on Yamaha. Both of the Fatback Enterprises employees tossed back into the ring unceremoniously. Looks like they're trying to find a way out, but these guys are relentless.
Yeah, I think it's fair enough to say that Fatback Enterprises is completely discombobulated here in the early going. Watch, close by Xsiris on Yamaha.
Xsiris taking out Yamaha. Dollars goes for the double, ends up with a double drop kick and going back to lower ground.
It takes a lot to take Donnie Dollars off his feet, but you better believe a double drop kick from Ultra Dragon and Xsiris is going to get the job done.
Referee Red Jones counting the man on the outside. Looks like Yamaha and Ultra Dragon's locking up over here in the corner. Red Jones is going to have his hands full.
You are not kidding. As if there needed to be any more on the plate of Red Jones, aside from a pair of glasses. Ultra Dragon going to town on Yamaha. Reversal by Yamaha. Dragon into the corner. Leaps up and over. Tilt-a-whirl all the way around. Puts Yamaha on the head. Whirly bird head scissors.
Oh my goodness. Yamaha into the ropes and out to the concrete floor. Timeout.
Donnie Dollars and Yamaha trying to completely regroup on the outside. Dragon and Xsiris standing tall on the inside.
Amazing to see these 2 individuals who I don't think have much of a history as tag team partners working as a well-oiled machine against a regular tag team.
Yamaha not paying a bit of attention. Dragon right there leaps over the top. Yamaha easily sidesteps it though, but not paying attention. Dragon go for the double stop. No one home for him as Yamaha sidestepped him again.
And Yamaha once again, oh my goodness.
Crystal on the outside.
Oh, we have seen this before.
Oh, Dollars with the boot. Yamaha plants Dragon's face into the apron.
Oh my goodness, we're gonna need to get somebody out here to help this young man up. He is probably finished for this week. I'll tell you, Xsiris, Yamaha's got him by the foot. Dollars drops an elbow out of nowhere.
Absolutely brilliant thinking by Fatback Enterprises, despite some questionable actions, to turn the tide in this contest.
And I'll tell you what, Xsiris looks like he's going at 2-on-1 right now. You've got to be wondering if Ultra Dragon even has a chance of competing in this match again.
Well, you take one guy out on the outside, and some trickery takes out the other one on the inside.
And I tell you what, Fatback Enterprises is working like a well-oiled machine. They've got the ring cut off. Donnie Dollars with that big headbutt. Xsiris has got to be seeing 3 of everything right now.
Donnie Dollars towering over Xsiris. Irish whip across the ropes. Dug down, huge backdrop to Xsiris.
Xsiris getting big air on that, but not the good way. He landed square on the back. And here comes Yamaha in. Xsiris waiting for him.
Yamaha completely in the wrong corner. Xsiris delivers another elbow right underneath the jaw and a second one.
And you notice Ultra Dragon is back in his corner with his hand out. Xsiris nailed from behind by Dollars, and this could be it.
Swinging neck breaker by Yamaha. Thanks to the interference of Donnie Dollars, now Yamaha putting the boots to Xsiris.
Yamaha taking advantage of the situation, bringing the man over towards his corner a little way. Goes for the cover. Only able to get a 2.
Of course, everyone knows Fatback Enterprises from their recent wars with the G, the D, and the Rage. G-Star, Rock and Roll Matty D, and Roy Rage Wilkins. Xsiris has been embroiled in a feud with the new dynasty as Xsiris pretty much helped reform the original dynasty along with Brad Attitude and the AWA World Heavyweight Champion Slick Diddy Ric Converse. That new dynasty being, of course, Joey Sylvia, Trent Wild, and simply Steve Greene.
That fake dynasty, I mean, they're dynasty wannabes. If they're going to be selling T-shirts, shouldn't it have wannabe in big letters on there somewhere?
As you mentioned earlier, Xsiris and Ultra Dragon really don't have a history as tag team partners, but you really got to consider, along with the Kamakazi Kid, they're pretty much the triplets of CWF that redefine high-flying, risk-taking wrestling in the Mid-Atlantic during the 21st century.
Yeah, Xsiris being the largest of the 3 in stature-wise, you know, Kamakazi Kid and Ultra Dragon are not exactly huge, imposing figures. Xsiris quite tall, but I mean, he puts on the pounds right. Look at this, he's going into the corner, back up and over, and here comes Yamaha measuring him over the top rope.
Yamaha trying to steal a page out of Xsiris' playbook, vaulting himself over the top rope. Now going for the lateral press once again. Red Jones with the count and Ultra Dragon right there to help out his partner.
Ultra Dragon did actually help out his partner. Yamaha actually took his attention away from him for a moment. Now he's back down, choking him out. Referee Red Jones counting. Yamaha not breaking to the 4 count.
Xsiris has really been taken out of this game so far in this one. Really needs to get over there, make the tag to Ultra Dragon. Ultra Dragon always the smaller man. When it comes to Fatback Enterprises, you know they probably wanted to isolate Ultra Dragon in this contest. They got Xsiris, Ultra Dragon constantly. Anytime he's going to get that tag, he's going to have to use his speed, hit and move against his larger adversary.
That's right. Now Ultra Dragon very successful. I mean, that's how he's held on to this Rising Generation League Championship for what, 7-8 months now consecutively. I mean, he's going on a full year. It's about time for the new Rising Generation League Championship to start.
Exactly. Both Xsiris, a former RGL champion, Ultra Dragon, the current one. Dragon was able to win that title back at Battle Cage 6 in the finals against El Toro Rojo.
Yeah, and then there was that Invisible Man guy. And then, but you know, Xsiris held the belt great. I mean, Ultra Dragon going on almost a year. Xsiris fighting his way back up and under the big boot of Donnie Dollars and takes him down.
Boy, that was absolutely brilliant. I don't think I've ever seen that done before. Now springboard, drop kick right to the face of Donnie Dollars.
Donnie Dollars has to be wondering where this is coming from because I don't think he's used to tasting boots from that high in the air.
Xsiris now stands right on top of Dollars, those beautiful right hands administered by Xsiris, trying to shoot him off. Dollars just too strong, too powerful. Xsiris takes one clothesline, that's his second one, big boot!
Oh my goodness, Xsiris was going to duck a 3rd clothesline and it was a boot instead. Donnie Dollars taking a moment to regroup, knowing Xsiris is finished.
Donnie Dollars has only had a couple years experience in this sport, but he constantly learns, constantly gets smarter each and every week, especially alongside the likes of the 13-year veteran like Michael Yamaha Dollars crushes the back of Xsiris across his knee.
That is going to be one heck of a situation. I don't see Xsiris getting up from it. Yamaha up and in. The legal man now going for the cocky cover. Xsiris able to kick out on two once again.
Well, Xsiris, just a few moments ago, almost had the opportunity to make a tag to Dragon. Instead, he tried to keep taking this fight straight to Donnie Dollars, and he may pay dearly for it right here.
Yeah, Xsiris needs to get into the corner. He knows where his partner's at. There's 2 foot. There's 24 inches between these two men. I'm not sure the referee would allow a tag the way Dragon is perched on the ropes anyway, but I mean, he's just not close enough, and Yamaha knows it.
Of course, the traditional rules of tag team wrestler means the person on the outside does have to have both feet planted on the canvas for a legal tag to count, although that's pretty much been ignored by various officials over the years.
Yeah, Xsiris looks like he's getting a second wind. The fans behind him, he's trying to get everybody up and going. He's trying to fight his way back up to a vertical base. Yamaha has no choice. He's taking elbows to the midsection.
Yamaha sledgehammering Xsiris across the back and stops him right in the sternum.
Oh my goodness, what an aggressive move. And now Yamaha going back to work on those fans he so dearly loves at ringside.
Oh yeah, they're completely enamored with the box office draw, I'll tell you what.
I mean, they named him that, didn't they? It wasn't him, was it?
Oh, you better. They named him Scooter Boy. He named himself the box office draw.
Oh, okay. Then that certainly makes sense. Now, Yamaha going up and over top rope. We've seen it before. So has Xsiris.
Xsiris pulls the knees up. Yamaha went to the well once too often. You can see the battle scars across the back of Xsiris. And once again, the high flyer needs to make a tag, but he's going to the top rope. You can really tell that Xsiris is far more accustomed to singles matches. He is tag team wrestling. Go for it. Oh, no one home for the 450.
Oh my goodness, lands wrong. This is going to be an injury. We're sure that Xsiris may be gone for months after something like that. Yamaha seen it coming, got out of the way. Xsiris writhing in pain. The referee counting both competitors.
Yeah, Red Jones laying that 10 count down. Yamaha sucking some wind, to say the least.
And
it's G-Star with that very inconspicuous bag, claiming Fatback himself is in it. The pin, Matty D, Bulldog on the outside, taking Donnie Dollars out of this tag team contest.
Rock and roll Matty D comes to the aid of G-Star. Once this G-Star's got in the bag, but Yamaha just now noticing it's 2-on-1 again. He's unaccustomed to this. Ultra Dragon, the legal man, big clothesline.
Ultra Dragon has finally got the tag. Yamaha has no idea what's hitting from one side or the other. That beautiful spinning leg Larry. Dragon with the leg hook. The count. Yamaha out at the last second.
Yamaha out by the hair of his teeth on that one. Ultra Dragon catching his breath, getting his composure. Donnie Dollars still face down on the concrete.
Donnie Dollars has been completely taken out of this one. How many matches has Fatback Enterprises costed G, Matty, and Roy? And now they're doing everything to get a little bit of payback. Dragon now sweeping from behind. Yamaha has the ropes. Referee Red Jones, no. Dragon reverses it. Has the ropes as well. The count. Yamaha somehow out before the 3.
Yamaha squirming like the rat that he is, trying to get out of that one. Somehow able to get out on the 2 count. Ultra Dragon in control. He's pointing to the top rope. Here we go.
Between all the punishment Xsiris is taken and Donnie Dollars being KO'd on the outside, this match will be a one-on-one contest between Dragon and Yamaha. Dragon catches the super kick, spins around, super kick by Xsiris.
Xsiris out of nowhere, a blind super kick square to the jaw of Michael Yamaha, the box office jaw. He's got to be seeing those numbers spinning around. Ultra Dragon just waiting on the opportunity.
How many times has Yamaha stolen a win from someone else? And Dragon has him hooked in the Cristo.
Got him in the middle of the ring with the Cristo. Yamaha trying to struggle over to the ropes. Referee Red Jones got his eye on the ropes. Xsiris making sure that he's not going to get any help from the outside.
Yamaha being stretched limb from limb by Dragon, who's wrenching back. Yamaha tapping. Yamaha taps out. Ultra Dragon has made Yamaha tap. Dragon, Xsiris victorious here at the CSA.
Fatback Enterprises once again showing their true colors. Michael Yamaha quits.
Fatback Enterprises, how many times have they robbed Matty G and Roy of victory? Tonight, it comes back to haunt him. Donnie Dollars has glazed over one outside the ring. Yamaha has to tap inside the ring. Xsiris and Ultra Dragon will leave with a very satisfied taste in their mouth here tonight.
Yeah, as will the fans here at the Carolina Sports Arena, seeing these two on their back.
Mid-Atlantic television title is on the line one more time, Randolph. And I tell you, just like last time against Brad Attitude, Michael McAllister will be very lucky to leave tonight as champion.
Yeah, Michael McAllister, the reluctant champion to say the least. I'm not sure how he won it anyway, whether he would ever hold gold in the Mid-Atlantic area if not for the help from his shady pal Solomon Spade.
Yeah, if not for Solomon Spades making his debut and KOing Rob McBride a couple months ago, leaving Rob McBride dead to rights and placing Michael McAllister's already unconscious body on top of Rob McBride, there's no way McAllister would ever win any form of championship one-on-one.
Serious question about one of our high-profile, high-visibility competitors. How can you tell the difference when McAllister is wrestling in the ring or unconscious?
Fair enough assessment, Randolph, as Kamakazi Kid snatches on the side headlock and McAllister trying to fight his way out of it, going for an amateur takedown, and Michael McAllister might as well just win the lottery.
Yeah, Michael McAllister, I mean, have we just witnessed move number 10 here? That is something new, isn't it?
I believe he must be training a little bit with Solomon Spades, although I don't know how much that demented individual can teach you about professional wrestling either.
Michael McAllister, after what, a year in this business, has just crossed the threshold of 10 wrestling moves that we have personally witnessed him doing.
Kamakazi Kid somewhat less than impressed though, and liking horns one more time. Of course, Kamakazi Kid is one of the great icons almost in the modern day Mid-Atlantic. He redefined, along with Xsiris and Ultra Dragon, high-flying wrestling. He was the first ever Rising Generation League champion, and he has left us with so many memorable moments over the years.
And I'm betting right now you could fry an egg on the back of Michael McAllister.
Yeah, he wants a timeout. He wants this clock to keep ticking and ticking and ticking away, because that's the only way he's going to be able to survive as champion.
Yeah, now Michael McAllister just got tattooed across the back. That was a wicked chop. Kamakazi Kid standing tall, waiting on him to get back in the ring. I mean, you notice he's not going through the ropes and chasing after him.
Yeah, Kamakazi wants it back in the ring so bad he can taste it. And whoa, did you catch a glimpse of the back of McAllister?
That is either the results of a chop or he just got a brand new ICP tattoo.
Kamakazi Kid wants to get back in McAllister up, going for another chop. No one home though.
Oh, McAllister gonna unleash one of his own or attempt to. Here we go with another one. Can't tell because of the mask what effect it's doing to Kazi.
Kazi going for a spin wheel kick there. McAllister diving over. Kazi over the top rope. McAllister out of the way. Kazi leaps the clothesline and kicks McAllister straight into the sternum.
McAllister turns around, walks right back into it. Now he walks right into the steel ring post. Kazi's going to have a little fun here. Tenderize that chest.
Yeah, McAllister has nowhere to go now, nowhere to receive those chops from Kazi.
That's right, Kamakazi Kid having a little fun out here at the expense of McAllister. You're going to let the crowd get involved, fans. Don't do this.
The crowd parting ways as Kamakazi rams McAllister's head into the Red Sea at the CSA.
We'd like you to see that the fans got out of the way. If you're ever at the Carolina Sports Arena and something spills out of the ring, comes toward you, please just get out of the way.
Kamakazi Kid now flying over the top, elbow to the...
I tell you what, McAllister's going to be feeling the results of that when Kazi rolls him up 1-2. Hey, McAllister kicked out on a 2 count.
You almost get the impression that Kazi's almost toying with McAllister so far at this point, but a lot of people have made that mistake. Brad Attitude made the mistake. He should take the win when you have the chance. A lot of people, you almost forget you're wrestling McAllister because he's champion. McAllister still sucks. It doesn't take that much to beat him. Just make a cover.
McAllister, though, I mean, look. He's using a different tact here. Oh, my goodness. Three Stooges moved by Kamakazi. I have to give him 5 points for that. But McAllister is not doing his normal thing of staying on the floor begging up for time.
Oh, he's already done plenty of that, Randolph.
But not as much as we want. Look. Oh, my goodness.
Sidestep Kazi. That's what you get when you wrestle Michael McAllister. Sometimes you become overconfident, and overconfidence leads to mistakes, and that's what's happening with Kazi.
Isn't that a contradiction when you say you're overconfident when you're wrestling in the ring against Michael McAllister?
I couldn't agree with you more, but it keeps happening time and time again.
It's just like radar. It's the same word when you spell it backwards.
McAllister now raking the back of Kamakazi Kid.
And the woodchuck seems to have control of this match for the first time. Got Kazi, carries him back over into the corner, and it doesn't look like exactly he knows what he should be doing.
He's completely inept, Randolph. But he's our champion. He's our television champion.
I didn't make him champ. I didn't vote for him.
Oh, it's certainly not a voting contest.
Well, it should be if that's the champion.
Kamakazi Kid trying to block this suplex for everything he's worth, and I think he's going to do just that. Has McAllister on the top of the wall right here. God, what a DDT.
New champion. This could be all she wrote right here. Brandon Barber checking to see if McAllister's still breathing.
Oh, just make a cover, Kazi. Just make a cover, Kazi.
Kazi is picking him up.
We go back to the same thing again. You forget that he sucks. Just make a cover.
You know, he's got that 10-minute time limit thing going in his favor, and as impressive as this is, roll him over and pin him.
This isn't like you're wrestling Jesse Ortega when he was TV champion, and you have to hit him with 20 different moves in hopes of having a shot of pinning his shoulders to the canvas.
Oh, come on. You have to hit Ortega with 20 moves just to get his attention. This is McAllister.
It just takes a good burst to win, and you can win the TV title from McAllister.
Now look at this. Now, Kazi plants him in the corner. Here he goes. Totally unnecessary. He could be the TV champion parading around with the belt. McAllister back on his feet.
Give McAllister too much time, and body slams Kazi off the top rope. These fans, they're agonizing to see Michael McAllister doing any kind of offense. We have a cover, and you better believe Kazi's at it too.
That wasn't technically offense. That's cheating.
I tell you one thing, Kamakazi Kid is just a half a second away from being our new television champion. It's a belt he's never had. He's got it in the palm of his hand. If he could just get it going, make a cover, because Michael McAllister can be pinned at any given moment.
Yeah, McAllister demonstrating the meanest of the 10 moves of his professional wrestling repertoire, and yet a stiff slap to the face broke it quite simply for Kazi.
A big chop across the back. That's about all McAllister can do. He can poke the eyes, he can rake the back, he can chop, and that's about it.
Well, I mean, that's 3 more moves than we knew he was capable of 4 months ago.
Well, he's getting his clock clean right now with that last forearm, I'll tell you what.
McAllister gamely fighting back. I can't even say that with a straight face.
You see the battle wounds across the back of McAllister going for another half-hearted cover, not even hooking the leg, and you're not going to beat Kamakazi Kid like that.
And here we go, back to the blatant chokehold. This is your champion.
And now arguing with the official like the official has done something wrong.
I'm surprised he's not arguing with a timekeeper.
And boy, McAllister is in no hurry at all to get on top of Kazi. He's just begging for the seconds to tick away in this one.
Kazi's trying to fight his way back up, but McAllister being relentless as far as being a McAllister can go, I'm sure. Kazi's tired of it.
Oh, he's got such a flip, but did not get the legs over the shoulders, and McAllister's able to kick out.
Yeah, there we go. Another 2 count, another opportunity blown. Now look at this. Beautiful roll.
Small package, here we go, 2! Oh, McAllister's out at 2.
McAllister, I don't know how he got out of that. I'm not sure Kamakazi's. Oh, Kazi took a stiff clothesline.
I think McAllister just shifted his gun, and that was enough to get out of the small package, going for the cover, and our champion can't get the count.
Yeah, Kamakazi's still struggling to get back up. McAllister not knowing what to do. I mean, he just looks totally clueless.
Reversal of the Irish whip. Kamakazi, he catches McAllister, has him, Death Valley bomb on McAllister, who's right there, right for the picking, but his hand is on the bottom rope.
That was an involuntary muscle spasm. McAllister had no idea where he was at when he hit the canvas. Now look, Kazi is motioning for the top rope, McAllister going to the opposite side of the ring.
McAllister doesn't even know where he's running, he's just running.
Yeah, he's running, he's grabbed that television title. And here he goes, hands and knees, right out of the entryway.
Now look at this, we got 9 minutes and so much left. 9 minutes and so much already gone in this one. We got less than a minute in this contest, and Michael McAllister is leaving the CSA.
And looks like Kazi's going to leave as well. I mean,
we're going to have a time limit draw, and there's no one even in the ring, Randolph.
Oh, we've got a referee. Look at this!
Oh, it's a piggyback right back to the ring for McAllister.
Yeah, McAllister deposited up on the apron. Kazi taking advantage of the situation, and looks like he's going to roll in. And McAllister's still fighting back. What gives with him?
Yeah, but he doesn't have enough time left. The time limit is ticking away. McAllister pulling the chain out of the boot. He's got Kazi. No, Kazi ducks underneath the chain. Boot to the midsection. Is trying to spin him around. Has him hooked. Going up. Picasso driver on McAllister. Oh no, Kazi. You should have made the cover. Kazi going up to the top.
Kamakazi Kid up on the top rope. Here he comes. The frog splash plants up. Here's the count. 2, 3, 8. No, come on. That was not the bell, Randall. Tell me that was not the bell. Oh my goodness, the time limit expired while Kazi had the man pinned. As referee Brandon Barber's shoulder was coming down for the 3 count, if I heard it right, that was a bell ringing right before the 3 count came down. McAllister, the luckiest joker in the history of the Mid-Atlantic. Looks like Kazi's not just going to present the belt. Kamakazi Kid, I don't care. Kamakazi Kid should be the new TV champion right now. He's got a valid argument. He should be. You better believe he does. Just like a shot clock in basketball, if you shoot the ball after that thing is expired, it still counts. If a count is being made when that time limit ends, that count should still count. Kamakazi Kid should be our TV champion. Yeah, what he said, and 2 knees equal a foot, right? Kamakazi Kid placing the championship belt over the unconscious, what's new, body of Michael McAllister. Well, I mean, he was unconscious when he came out to the ring in the first place. Frog splashing the belt right onto McAllister, trying to prove what is this now? Oh my goodness, we have seen this happen before. We were having thunderstorms, but power is gone. Yeah, but it ain't the first time it's gone out during a McAllister match either. McAllister down and out, but so are all the lights here at the CSA. There's Kazi. Oh! Solomon Spades! Solomon Spades! He nails Kazi from behind as the lights come back on. A literal blind shot to the back of the Kamakazi Kid. Kazi is out. McAllister is out. The bizarre Solomon Spades in the center of the ring. Oh, look at this Solomon Spades hoisting Kazi up. We've seen him hit this on Ultra Dragon before. Ace of Spades neck breaker. Beautiful, painful move. Kazi is not moving. That demented, twisted individual is Solomon Spades has certainly left his mark again on one of the beloved heroes. He did it to Rob McBride. He's done it to Ultra Dragon. And what in the world is he have now? I thought he usually drops playing cards on. What would he do? Have lunch at Wendy's? He's dropping napkins on the body. Wait a minute.
You see something, Kazi? You missed the announcement. I told everyone that the Black Watch was coming. 2 of us have arrived. The others were already here.
That's the way you keep it.
That guy's just plain whacked Randolph.
I don't think the elevator goes all the way up to the top floor anymore. He's been dropped on his head too many times or something.
Michael McAllister is once again going to lead the CSA as the Mid-Atlantic Television Champion.
With a thumbs up from Solomon Spades.
Why Solomon Spades has decided to carry this man, if I may use that word, onto greatness, if I may use that word, is beyond me. And in the aftermath, we covered the Kamakazi Kid with napkins.
I don't get it. Bizarre.
Hey, Solomon Spades. I don't know about you and this dark watch. Black watch. I don't care if it's a Timex watch. McAllister, your time is running out. Let me tell you, cut the music. I've had enough of McAllister, and you're running and hiding at a 10-minute time limit. That match, and I know you can hear me. Look at that monitor. Look at that monitor right back here. I know you're right there in front of it right now.
Yeah.
That match will stand because it was a 10-minute time limit. But you've run and you've hid too long. I know of the 3 last opponents that had you beat and you used the 10-minute time limit.
So I'm telling you, next week, the 29th, you're going to face one of those guys because I'm going to put the name in the hat and pull it out. But it's not going to be 10 minutes, it's going to be 15. They're getting their 5 more minutes. Now let's get this thing going again.
He's just here for moral support. I got 2 dudes in the back. They don't need no introduction. Come on out, Daddy. Come on out, partner. Give it up.
Well, it's main event time here at the CSA in Burlington, North Carolina. And boy, does the new dynasty have a mountain to climb today or what?
Yeah, we're talking 6-man tag team action, our main event today. And you're looking in the ring right now representing this new fake dynasty. Very talented Joey Sylvia. And you may recognize the big fella from a few other places. This is Otto Schwanz.
Otto Schwanz teaming, wow, what power by Otto Schwanz as he just about flung Joey Sylvia into the 3rd row.
Otto Schwanz having a little fun here at the expense of this new dynasty. At least I think that's what he's doing.
Otto Schwanz teaming with an equally massive Tank Lawson and the pretty newly crowned, let's give it up for the new Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion, the Boogie Woogie Man, Rob McBride.
Now look at this, Joey Sylvia is tagged in and nobody wants to tag him out.
Otto Schwanz isn't in any hurry to tag out either.
Well, Otto Schwanz has no reason to. He's just having fun playing with guys half his size.
Well, it doesn't matter who's wrestling Joey Sylvia. Joey Sylvia's always half their size.
Well, you got a point there. Otto Schwanz showing us incredible wrestling ability for a guy his size. He doesn't rely strictly on the power moves. I mean, look at this. He has got Sylvia locked up, face down, controlling him with one arm.
Wow, look at this. Almost mixture of amateur and pro style. Has the arm hook and the head vice-like grip with the legs.
Hey, it's amateur strong style.
That's my line.
Okay.
Joey Sylvia is all hooked up with no place to go as Trent Wild and Steve Greene can do nothing but look on as Sylvia's gasping for air, going right after the leg of Otto Schwanz.
Well, it looks like referee Charles Richardson determined that that was some sort of a choke and called for the break, but Schwanz not sitting still for it.
You know, one thing about Joey Sylvia, of course, you know, me and you both will make jokes about his stature from time to time, but there is no discounting the incredible athleticism of Joey Sylvia. Big elbow, thunderous elbow by Otto Schwanz, and Joey Sylvia is once again planted. Joey Sylvia desperate need to make a tag early in this one, as Otto Schwanz is having his way with a man that, in his own mind, thought he was going to be Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion a month ago, but in the end, Ric Converse made the count. All the officials have been taken out, and in the one-on-one contest between Joey Sylvia and Rob McBride, Converse made the count that handed the title to Rob McBride.
You know, technically that match could have lasted all night. I mean, had Converse got taken out at some point with the rest of the officials, that would have left Potts and Kingfish as the only other 2 people that could have possibly come into the ring, and I'm not so sure they've been able to handle that job.
Otto Schwanz, Irish whip on Joey Sylvia and hard into the corner. Sylvia brings the feet up though, boy. Sylvia really needs to get something going here quick. Going for the sunset flip, has the arms hooked, but Otto Schwanz just too big and too strong, and what a clothesline!
Turned inside out by the clothesline of Swans is having a ball, not even looking to his corner, not even thinking about a tag. This is his idea of fun.
Everyone in the CSA is having fun right now except for the New Dynasty.
Now, the New Dynasty taking their lumps for sure, but you got to think that eventually he'll get over and make a tag, but then again, if Swan stays in, I'm not so sure that'll happen.
If he don't get over and make a tag soon, this match is going to be over in about 2 minutes.
Looks like Swan's trying to disconnect the head of Joey Sylvia, slamming him hard from what, 6'4", 6'5" off the floor there. Big quick driving elbow, and he's just having fun. He's not even warmed up yet.
Otto Schwann's with a lax cover, to say the least.
What about a lax cover? What about that lax save?
I don't think Trent Wild and Steve Greene even wanted to get in there just to make a save.
I mean, they were rather hesitant, to say the least. I mean, they did step through the ropes, and that was about it.
Yeah, they were back on the apron about as quick as they came through the first time, though. Otto Schwann's caught Joey Sylvia coming in once again. Textbook suplex.
Joey Sylvia dropping in again out of the lower atmosphere, finally able to roll out of the ring to the floor and get a little bit of consolation by his partner, simply Steve Greene, and the Gate City Center, Trent Wild. But yet, the referee's making the count. He's got to get back in the ring.
Sylvia doesn't even look like he knows where he is right now. Oh, and he better figure it out quick because he's got a chase on the outside as Otto Schwann is bearing down on him.
He's got a monster reminding him where he's at, but right now he runs into the ring, runs into the Boogie Woogie Man. Tank Lawson cleaning house with the rest of the New Dynasty. Oh my goodness, Trent Wild taking a chop across the middle of the chest. Boogie and Tank having a little fun, tenderizing the chest of simply Steve Greene.
Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion Tank Lawson and Otto Schwann's making this one look very easy early on.
And it does so far. I mean, you got to think, these guys are supposed to be a unit. We're seeing no unity out of them at all.
And a lot of times off camera there's a little section here in the CSA. Some people call them the dog pound section, if you remember the old Arsenio Hall talk show. That section hates the New Dynasty.
Well, so do a lot of the fans from the email I'm seeing.
Yeah, but I mean, that section actually has had to be restrained at times.
Well, that's not unusual. I mean, now look at this. Our AWA Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion, the Boogie Woogie Man, Rob McBride, legal man Trent Wild makes the tag in, and first thing he does is begs off.
It makes me a little happier when I refer to Rob McBride as our Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion as opposed to when I have to refer to Michael McAllister as our television champion.
Oh my goodness, that's critical. I mean, that's something you don't even want to think about. I mean, it's like you just broke the whole karma of this whole thing. Why'd you have to bring that up?
Rob McBride destroying Trent Wild as he's pretty much always done in every meeting they've ever had.
Yeah, McBride standing tall over Trent Wild, just having his way with him, twist the arm up a little bit. You know what's coming now. He's going to do something, a little bit of damage to that shoulder. Here we go.
Rob McBride bringing the arm of Trent Wild. Of course, the real issue here is Rob McBride wants to get revenge on all three of these men for trying to cost him the heavyweight crown just last month.
So what was that, the kiss of death?
As far as Trent Wild's concerned, Bob, I'm sure he's been kissed by a lot worse than that.
What was her name?
I don't know, but I think the initials were STD.
Oh my goodness, I see Steve Greene's acting a little bit scary over here on the side of the ring. The Boogie Man's questioning their manhood. I believe that's what he's trying to insinuate over here. And
Rob McBride asking for a test of strength out of Steve Greene.
Steve Greene, I mean, he's saying he's going to do it, but he's not exactly advancing on him.
Steve Greene is certainly in tremendous physical condition. I mean, he can match horns with anyone in that department, but Rob McBride is just...
Oh, blistering chop.
Tough as nails is Rob McBride, and so are those chops.
Steve Greene screaming out in agony on this one. Boogie Man's going to pick him up, drive him to the canvas.
Boy, the New Dynasty could not have a worse day right about now.
Look at this, Boogie Man's pointing to the corner. He's going to bring someone in to take turns having fun. Look at this. Tags in Big Tank Lawson.
Yeah, we're making the full rotation here, and Tank Lawson clearing off the boots for one stiffly Steve Greene.
Greene launched off of the ropes. Here comes the big clothesline by Lawson. Steve Greene flat on his face. Tank Lawson making fun of his predicament.
Tank Lawson loves to have a good time in there, and boy, strong as an ox and still doesn't even really know how strong he truly is.
Yeah, he's just toying with Steve Greene, slams him down. Got a nice little glare for his partners over here. Cocky cover. And the New Dynasty, you know, they're not like leaping in to save their partner.
And Tank Lawson is just dragging Steve Greene around like he's a feather. And Steve Greene ain't that.
And now Swans is back in. I mean, this isn't good for the Dynasty.
Well, the New Dynasty might as well have a shotgun as a tag team partner because that's about the only thing that's going to help them at this point.
Yeah, Swan standing over simply Steve Greene, you know, just daring him to get back up so he put him back down. Very effectively does that.
One thought here is Otto Schwanz goes for the tackle on Trent Wild out of nowhere.
Sylvia vacates the ring. He's going to come in, try to nail Swanson behind him. It was like he didn't even feel it.
I don't know what Trent said to Otto Schwanz there, but boy did it take him off.
Tell you what, big kick by Sylvia. And now here we got Steve Greene choking away on Swan. Swans is on his back.
Schwanz on his back. It took all three of them to do that. Some word by Trent Wild, and I don't know what in the world sent Otto Schwanz off the deep end, but he certainly lost his mind right then, and it completely threw off any momentum they had.
Look at this big uppercut by Sylvia, drop kick by Sylvia. Schwanz off his feet again. We don't see this very often. This is new ground for us.
Well, realistically, the New Dynasty should be far and away the better tag team here. They've teamed far more times than the other trio.
Yeah, but I mean, we're talking Otto Schwanz here. We're talking about a man that weighs what all three of the other guys across the ring weigh.
And Joey Sylvia moving to the speed of light. Inverted neck snap there on Otto Schwanz. Now making the cover. Has the leg hook. Charles with the count. And only a 2.
Yeah, Schwanz able to use that incredible power of his to get out of that one. Joey Sylvia relentless. He's staying on him, trying to pound him down. Schwanz, you know, he's still trying to get up. Oh, he's got the fingers locked here of Sylvia.
Yeah, I don't know if Joey Sylvia think he's going to do a German here, but somehow I doubt that. Oh, look at this, hooking the arms of Steve Greene. Charles kicks the arms free, and now Otto Schwanz trying to fire away on Steve.
Now here he goes, he's going to take a little, oh my goodness, a low blow below the knees, clipping 15 yards.
You better believe it was clipping, and now Sylvia, big clothesline on Otto Schwanz.
He was able to stand back and measure that one, did a great amount of damage. Here he comes off the second rope. Schwanz catches him still over on his back.
Beautiful moonsault with the count. Just a 2.
And Joey Sylvia, I mean, he's going back to the blatant chokehold. Richardson on top of this.
You know, my one question coming into this match, sure, the trio of Otto Schwanz, Rob McKnight, and Tank Lawson are going to be one heck of a formidable combination. But Otto Schwanz has made so much noise about being the Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion.
Oh, come on. How many instant messages have you got this week from the big Schwanz?
I know, it is absolutely ridiculous. And for a man that makes so much noise about wanting to be champion, I find it awfully peculiar that he's teaming with the champion.
Yeah, he's definitely getting to know who I assume he wants to be the opponent of, the challenger for somewhere down the road. But I mean, we're seeing a lot more Schwanz than we are anybody else in this match on that side of the ring.
Schwanz count Sylvia in midair there. What a release! German towards Sylvia, inside out, right into the tag of Steve Greene.
Steve Greene actually rushes in, but Schwanz is still down. Here we go, Greene's going for the cover. Only a 2 count. Schwanz powers out with authority.
You may want to forget about Sylvia for a few minutes, because he's about unconscious on the apron right now.
Yeah, Sylvia's going to have to take a moment to regather himself. This Trent Wild trying to make the tag while Schwanz is still a bit groggy from that offense. Now, Trent Wild now the legal man. Referee's counting for Greene to get out of the ring, and I don't even know what to call that.
Pathetic would be one word that comes to mind.
That was kind of my train of thought on that. Going for the choke and back to whatever that is.
Completely ineffective comes to mind.
Well, you know, Schwan's going to fire back one shot. Trent folds like a briefcase here. Goes for the tag, and I guess simply Steve Greene, the legal man again. And Trent's got him by the ankle, like he's afraid Swans is going to get away.
Aside from the mild distractions of Trent Wild, and now Joey Sylvia being completely taken out of it, Steve Greene better carry the load for his team right about now.
And right now, he's got Swans down on the canvas, and I don't think you want to give Swans the opportunity to catch a second or third wind as a guy his size is prone to have, and he's not doing anything to take him out.
Otto Schwanz needs to get over there and make a tag to either Rob McBride or Tank Lawson as Steve Greene wrenching away on that headlock.
And I tell you, the big, powerful Otto Schwanz, when you get him down off of his feet, you know, that somewhat equalizes that power and size balance, that offensive motion that he could have going. You know, we've got all, here we go, Dynasty comes in, takes advantage of the referee having to clear Boogeyman out of the ring.
Big knee lift by Steve Greene as Joey Sylvia lent a helping hand there after finally recuperating from that released German.
That's right, and Steve Greene once again clamped around the back and the shoulders of big Otto Schwanz. Schwanz down on the canvas, but you know, this isn't a pinning predicament. I'm not sure if Steve Greene knows what to do at this point with this guy.
He's just trying to wear him down, just hang on and hold on.
Yeah, he's got him on his back for sure. Schwanz is definitely not going out. Looks like Schwanz trying to roll it over. He's had enough of this. He's back up almost to a vertical base as we speak. He's back up to his feet. Only got a headlock going, and he's going to just lift Greene and drop him.
Back suplex on Steve Greene as he simply cannot hold the monstrous madman Otto Schwanz down.
And Otto Schwanz looks like he's finally going to take a glance into his corner and consider making a tag here with either Tank or the Boogeyman. But then again with Otto, you never can tell.
You can't tell, but Otto Schwanz is right there. He's just inches away if he'll just turn around, head the other direction, and Steve Greene makes the tag, but so does Otto Schwanz.
Otto Schwanz tags in the Boogie Woogie Man, who's going to start cleaning house single-handedly. Oh my goodness, clotheslines for everybody. Picks up simply Steve Greene, tosses him to the canvas, and here goes Trent Wild.
Rob McBride taking out all three members of the New Dynasty. What in the world is this?
Where did this monster come from? He's got a hold of Tank Lawson on the outside of the ring.
Saturday Night Superstar by Rob McBride on Joey Sylvia. The count, but Steve Greene making the cover. You know, lately, Cornelius J. Lumpkin was saying he was going to have a new charge in his corner in his war against Tank Lawson. I don't know what the guy's name is, but I'm willing to bet that's the new guy Cornelius J. Lumpkin was talking about.
Well, whoever he is, he took Tank Lawson out, and Goat Boy at ringside could do nothing to stop him.
He was huge.
My goodness, Boogie Woogie Man trying to take advantage of the situation, takes down two of the New Dynasty members. We mentioned Goat Boy has Rock 92's. Goat Boy has Rock 92.3 in the Mid-Atlantic area, classic rock. And Goat Boy is one of the members of the two guys named Chris Morning Show you hear him every morning.
Yeah, but Rob McBride seeing Joey Sylvia up on the top rope as Otto Schwanz is with Trent Wild on the outside. Steve Greene has the leg. Steve Greene has the leg. Rob McBride, shoulders are down. Charles just made the count.
Oh my goodness, a win for this bogus dynasty.
This match completely fell apart out of nowhere. 1 second the tag was made, next second this monstrous mammoth man comes out, attacks Tank Lawson. Otto Schwanz is going out with Trent Wild on the outside of the ring. Rob McBride's about to superplex Joey Sylvia. Steve Greene pulls the leg. Joey Sylvia lands on top, and somehow, someway, Sylvia pins Rob McBride with the aid of simply Steve Greene.
Unreal. The Dynasty 2, unreal. There's no way, technically, or anyway, they should come out of this with a victory, but that they do. Pinfall victory for the New Dynasty.
And we've never seen a man take it to Tank Lawson like that. Tank Lawson is seriously hurt on the outside of the ring, clutching his back.
I tell you, there could be a lot of repercussions from this one, but once again, we're CWF Mid-Atlantic, ladies and gentlemen. We're bringing the world back to the Mid-Atlantic area for their professional wrestling.
Say something! Who's going to be the champ?